Hey Taurus, welcome to Taryn Hill. Welcome to the place where we empower the high vibers. Luck here, up in this view. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't know if I'm back, but I am inspired to do end of year readings for all the signs. So that's what I'm doing. Hope you enjoy. Feel free to watch the other sign readings, your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I almost said Phoenix. Hold up. I'm feeling an upgrade coming on for the Taurus. What's up? So when I first started this reading, I got into this energy for the Taurus collective, and it was a certain deck that I wanted to pull, and that deck is definitely my luxury deck. It's like trimmed with gold and all that, but then I felt like, nope, we're going to be right here with it. We're going to be right here in the spiritual with it, okay? And it feels like there's a need to actually ground, not just ground yourself, but tap in, go deep. There feels like there's a desire to just stay in, let's say, the physical realm or in a more superficial element, and have all the good luxury things and just feel good about that, as opposed to like tapping into your spirit. There's some spiritual elements that need to be highlighted here. So let's get into it. I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Taurus Collective need to know? Here we are, the Emperor. Yeah, see, that luxury energy that I was getting with that deck. It is like, it's royal. It's royal. You want to feel royal. You want to feel good. You want all the signs of being royal. That's what I'm getting here. And it does feel like you might be leaning too heavily on maybe spiritual possessions. Spiritual possessions? Material possessions is what I meant to say. You might be relying too much on the material possessions to feel good in your spirit. I feel like, yeah, I'm that person, and it's like, okay, that's covering up things. All right, like, come on, let's just keep it real keep it real in these streets, baby. All right, don't be that guy. But it's easy to do that. I get it. Like when you look good, you feel good, right? You put on some nice quality clothes, especially if it's like, if you're into name brand, you put on some luxury items and you feel good, you feel rich, you feel like I'm out here in these streets, hot stepping, can't nobody tell you nothing. I get it, but when you take those clothes off and you put those Gucci shoes down, how do you feel in your heart? Huh? Let's talk about it. Okay. There's a breakthrough that needs to come through here, okay? Okay, there's a lot of cards. I'm putting these cards back because it was a whole lot. And I ain't doing all this, okay? We have the Nine of Pentacles coming through with the Sun card, yeah. This is how you're feeling. Sun card in reverse, and you're using material things to make you feel better. But the fix is in your heart and soul. Okay. We have the Hierophant coming through. Okay. You want to go for traditional success. You want to go for the traditional demonstrations of your success as opposed to spiritual success. So let's go on and bring it on down. Okay. Some of you guys, see, this could be you or someone else. I'm going to start there. This could be you or someone else. See, this is how you're really feeling. This is how you're really feeling with the Five of Cups. And you're hiding it with material possessions or status, okay? Some of you guys, you might be in a high status, or you have this material, you have material possessions. And you're like, why isn't this making me happy? So, that, I mean, it's kind of cliche. It's a cliche lesson, right? Like, money isn't going to make you happy. All right. But sometimes you gotta learn that. You gotta see that to learn it, and realize that did not fill the void. So what I'm getting here is that there's something that you're trying to avoid. You see what I did there, wordplay? There's something there that you're trying to avoid, and you're trying to fill it up with materials. Like, okay, I need to get this new car, and that will make me feel better. And then you get the new car, you're excited for a day, and then you're like, no. Okay, well, I need to get more clothes. And you get the clothes that you really like, and then it comes and you're just like, no, that didn't do it either. And it's like there's something that's actually haunting you, okay? And you're not trying to look at it, you're not trying to see it, and you're not trying to feel it. You're not trying to admit that this is the source of your pain or sadness, all right? Okay. We have the Queen of Wands coming out in reverse there. Let's look into that Queen of Wands. Okay. What's going on here? Some of you guys, you're using sex. Naughty. Y'all nasty. No, I'm joking. But some of you guys, that is material. That is of the physical. Some of you guys are using sex. Some of you guys are collecting people, pretty people, you know? And that is collecting pretty friends, you know, just having pretty things around you or buying pretty things, you know, that's the energy that I'm getting there. And, but some of you guys is lust. Some of this is like, the lust is making you like that conquering of people or whatever the case is making you feel wanted and desired, and that feeling desired, whether you're actually doing the sex or not. It's the feeling desired part that is feeding your soul, but it's fleeting. It doesn't last, you know. Okay. What else? There is a little bit of confusion, like, why isn't this helping? It's that Salon song. I tried to drink it away, fuck it away, smoke it away. You know what I mean? And nothing works. I know I butchered those lyrics. Those aren't the lyrics, but, you know, something like that. Two of Pentacles coming out in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit. There's something that you actually really, truly desire. You need to honor that desire. This is one true desire that you really want, and you are not trying to look at that. Oh God, you're depriving yourself of this one desire, and then you're trying to replace it with a bunch of superficial desires. And these multiple superficial desires are not outweighing this one true desire that you have. And it's time to admit to that. Why are you fighting off this desire? I don't know, but we'll look into it. Hangman coming out in reverse. Three of Swords. Oh gosh, and a Justice card. All right, look. Some of you guys, it's somebody that you actually want. You have the Nine of Cups coming out at the bottom of the deck. It's something that you feel like this is your thing. This is you. This desire. If this is a person, oh God. All right. So some of you guys, this is you. Some of you guys, you are the person that they cut out, and they're going through it, and they're trying to fill it up with name brand stuff, or they're trying to fill it up with other people. There is a situation where someone might have cut someone out that they actually really wanted, and then they try to fill up that void of this person with either other people or material possessions, trying to fill up the gap that this person holds in their life. This person has a room in their heart. This person, Taurus or whoever, cut out this Queen of Wands energy that held room in their heart. Whoever this is, this Queen of Wands, they made a really solid impression on this Emperor. Okay, so we're just going to call the Emperor the one who's trying to fill up the gap with material possessions, and the Queen of Wands is the one who made this impression, who created this void in the Emperor's heart. Now, as far as gender, obviously, you figure out where you are in the storyline. The gender doesn't matter. These are just archetypes, okay? So, yeah. Now, the Emperor did something to cut out this Queen of Wands, not realizing that the Queen of Wands made an imprint on the Emperor's heart. The Emperor is trying to admit that this Queen of Wands is that important to them. And they're like, well, I can just fill this up with nice shoes and nice clothes and nice cars. And it doesn't take away from the pain of missing and longing for this Queen of Wands. This longing cannot be replaced by anything else, and nothing is going to pale in comparison. This person might also try to find love with other people. Nobody makes them feel the way the Queen of Wands makes them feel, and they have to admit to that. But they do not want to admit that this Queen of Wands has that much of an effect on their life. They're trying to ignore the pain of missing them, the longing, the nostalgia. The Three of Swords is heartbreak. They're trying to act like everything is okay. I'm good. See, look at me. I got all this money. I'm flashy or whatever. I'm looking good. I'm smelling good. I must be good. And it's putting off this superficial mask of being okay without this person. And it is not true. This person's actually trying to convince themselves, but it's not true. And I'm pretty sure that this Queen of Wands knows what's happening. They see this person, they see what they're doing, and they're seeing it as a freak out. I'm sure the Queen of Wands is aware and kind of seeing through this Emperor. This is a bond that shook them both up. This is a bond that where the Queen of Wands can see through this Emperor, and I think that's why the Emperor is running away. The Queen of Wands see the Emperor is running away and trying to replace it with superficial things. And they know, even if the Emperor hasn't admitted to it, the Queen of Wands know, I see how much you love me. I see how much you miss me. I see how much you're longing for me, because this is why you're acting all crazy right now. You're trying to make up for my love in other ways, and you're just not going to do it. You're not, nothing can replace my love, baby. Okay, just admit to that, honey, and take this love. So, what's this Justice card about? This person is being mighty stubborn. Taurus, y'all know how y'all do. And it's getting to a point, because they've exhausted all their options. They bought all the clothes, or they banged all the whores. They've done all the things. And they're like, I have to accept it. Nothing will make me happy until this person is back into the room of my heart. So the tides are changing. This person needs to admit to it. They fought it off for a while. King of Swords, they're going to get very clear that this is my true heart's desire. I had to go out in these streets. I had to see what it was. But now that I know it, that I know, I am very clear, and I can no longer deny this desire. I can no longer deny that this heart belongs to Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay, listen to Solange, Cranes in the Sky. That's you right now. We have the Nine of Pentacles coming out. There's a liberation that comes with that, because it just didn't feel good trying to deny it. It didn't feel good trying to feed your soul with things that were not going to ever feed your soul. Here we are with the Empress. Someone found their Empress. And this is a burden. Denying this just didn't feel good. With the Ten of Wands, it did not feel good. Denying their Empress did not feel good. It took a while for them to admit to it and put two and two together. Like, this is my heart right here. This is my twin right here. This is my person. I can't be without them. I need them. I need them. Wow. And this is coming from a person who doesn't need much, because they're already in Emperor mode. They're already an Emperor. They're already on top of their game. So for them to meet someone who... oh, God, my heart right now. Oh. For them to be on top of their game and never feel like they need someone, and to meet their match and realize my life is dark and trash without you. For someone to have that type of effect on them, it really flipped their world upside down, and they like to be in control, and they don't want to give up that control to someone. And by admitting that you have my heart just in your hands, that is the most scariest thing ever, right? And this is where someone is at right now. As far as where they are, as far as admitting to it, that will be different. But this is a struggle here. So if you're a Taurus and you find yourself, whatever, it doesn't even matter, because if you're in this denial mode, then this reading, hopefully it strikes a chord. But with this stubborn energy, I just feel like the fear of opening up to this match of yours it would harden your heart to even this message. That's what I'm feeling here, But if you're already like kind of coming on the other side of this and getting to this clarity, then this will be a great push for you in the right direction, and also a confirmation of what's been happening over the past couple of months, years. It feels like this has been a fight. Someone has been fighting, like, no, I will not give them my heart. No. So we have this Temperance card coming through. I feel like your heart is being softened, though. There's something external that does there's something external that does highlight that you are in denial, and the denial starts to melt away eventually. And I feel like it's because you were running and actively trying to find external stimuli to replace this. And that's what leads to, by process of elimination, you're like, okay, this is the last thing left that I think can make me happy. Maybe it is them, It's interesting. It's tough, though. This is a tough one. I mean, it's not that tough. You can just open up your heart to love and be vulnerable, but whatever. Let's get into what is stopping this person. Cute little love story. But let's see what's stopping this person from admitting to their love. Why are they being so stubborn about this love? I mean, besides the fear, vulnerability, and knowing that this person has your heart wrapped around their finger, the fear of knowing that this person can have you wrapped around their finger, and not wanting to ever have anyone make you feel that way. I don't think this Emperor, while they have experienced love, they haven't experienced this type of love, where their heart is wrapped up. So it's scary. That's what I'm getting. Feeling love and loving someone and being in the loving relationships, as opposed to falling in love and knowing like, okay, yeah, I experienced love here, but also I am in love with this person. I don't know if that has ever been experienced by this Emperor before. So because it's such a foreign concept, and because they went through so much life without experiencing this, it's just a new experience. I think this person feels like they didn't have much more to learn in this realm of love and emotions. And this person, this Empress, came through. Like, no, there's more to this love thing. Oh my God, look at that Two of Cups. Look at that Two of Cups. This person is your whole match. My God. What's with the denial? Pushing it away. Why you reject? We already know. I just went into this whole spiel as to why they're rejecting it, but let's see. What's the blockage? Ten of Cups, Two of Swords in reverse, and the King of Swords. This person, this Emperor, doesn't know what that feels like, to actually feel this level of happiness. I think there's a fear of losing oneself. Like, I've never loved someone like this before. I never felt seen like this before. I never felt this connected to someone else before. How would I even act? They got used to not feeling this level of happiness. I don't know. They haven't experienced this level of happiness and love before. That's a fact, okay? Even if they have experienced love, it has never been. This is a new level. This is an upgraded love, okay? And they're scared how they're going to respond to it. That's what's happening. They're scared. How do I respond to a soulmate? Like, I thought I experienced love, but now I realize I didn't. So if I was moving like that in love before, and now I met a real love, how am I going to move with this love? Holy cow, you know. It's unfamiliar territory. What does it feel like to have all my desires met? What does that feel like? I don't even know what that looks like. It's almost a fear of having that level of happiness. It'll rock the boat for them. It'll also make them realize, like, oh, I haven't been in love. You know, it's like, there's a lot going on there. What are they feeling to see? Oh, God. We have the Death card coming through with the Star card. This pregnancy energy just came through. Whew. Whew. This is making the Emperor think differently, right? And they thought that they had a handle on who they were and what they wanted out of life until this person came along. Like, they might feel like, oh yeah, I don't want children, or I don't want any more children, but they can't stop thinking about getting this Empress pregnant. Like, it's shit. I'm sorry, I'm getting frustrated. It's things like that. It's things like that where it's like, oh, look at me. I'm getting like really agitated. See, this is the energy here. It's freaking them out. It's making them very nervous. Like, who is this person and who do they think they are? How can they make me feel this way? I know myself. I know exactly what I want. I know where I'm going. I know that I don't want this. I know that I do want that. How can this person come in and just make me think these new thoughts? How can they make me come in and make me feel these new things? I don't want children, or I don't want more children. Why am I sitting here just daydreaming, fantasizing about this person having my baby, having a family with them? How dare they? It's like, that is the energy that is coming with, like, it's kind of being like upset, like, fuck, I wish I never met them. Oh, this person just rocked my whole world. They rocked my sense of self, because this is an emperor. Again, this is an emperor. So this is someone who's on top of their game. They're very locked into who they are. Their sense of self is very much locked in. And whatever they've been doing, it has been working for them very well, for them to do well in this world. So for them to be that sure of themselves, and for that surety and certainty of themselves to get them to where they are, and then for someone to come in and say, you think you know who you are, but you have no idea. And not for someone to say that, but for someone's spirit and energy and love to shake them and make them no longer be sure of who they are. It pisses them off. It's jarring. And they're like, no, there's no way. No way. You can't make me feel my own feelings. How dare you? I'm the emperor. I feel things. I make people feel things. Oh, God. Oh, my God. This is hilarious. Oh, the Empress got the Emperor rattled. So, now the Emperor has some work to do. They have some work to do. Especially because they've been on a run. They've been running since they met this person. And trying to fill it up with other people and other things. That's coming to an end. They're going to have to stop that. They realize that they're running away. Okay, so they are realizing they're running away. Or they're going to realize it. It's going to become clearer to them that they're running away, and that this is actually highlighting an issue that they're not facing. Now, what they do with that realization is up to them. They can start working on it and just face it, face what's causing this resistance to this type of love. Or they can just decide now to consciously run after realizing what they're actually running away from. That's up to them. This Queen of Wands is so alluring. This Empress is so alluring to them, so attractive to them. They cannot get enough of their energy. It's very sensual. It's something about their smell. It's like pheromones. That's what they feel like. This person, the Emperor, feels like even if this person isn't wearing perfume or cologne, it's their pheromones. Like just being around them, it's just like, I love your essence. That's the energy. I love your essence. There's nothing that you're wearing. You could wear sweatpants and a sweatshirt, and you can not shower for 2 days, but it's your essence. I'm just going to always love you. I'm going to love everything that you're in because it's you. This Emperor has never experienced that level of being that into someone before. This Emperor finds the Empress very irresistible. And they turn them on a lot. I had this crazy image of like, it's this embarrassing moment of like, I'm thinking about like a teenage boy going through puberty and having random, random moments of being hard in class or something like that, right? They're just daydreaming or whatever, and they just have this moment of like, those moments that teenage boys go through, and they're trying to hide it. They're trying to hide their excitement. That's the energy. The reason why it's coming through as a teenage boy going through puberty and embarrassed of having these, of being aroused, is because this Emperor, to be an Emperor and to feel like that level of embarrassment of a teenager going through puberty that's why they're getting pissed off. They're like, who are you to make me feel so shy, so small, so vulnerable? It's so tender. It's so soft and innocent too. And it just kind of, the Emperor is like fighting back. They don't want to feel like that little boy. They don't want to feel like that giggly, that energy. They're like, I'm a grown man. I'm an Emperor. Like, I can't be out here giggling because of you. Oh my God. This is so funny. I hope they get right though. I hope so. What's the advice? Aw. Ten of Swords. It's time to end this cycle. Whoever this is, Emperor, it's time to end this cycle because this has been painful. The pain of rejecting this love, the pain of running away from this love, it's more intense than the fear of your vulnerability. Like, end this cycle and embrace this vulnerability of love. Allow yourself to feel happy and emotionally fulfilled with the Ten of Cups here. This is emotional fulfillment in a way that they never thought that they could experience it. This person might have had a lot of energy of settling. Didn't think that this type of love existed. And now it came, and it's just really freaking them out. It's so foreign. It freaks them out. But the pain of running away is now becoming too much of a burden to carry. It's time to admit to it and figure out the next steps for yourself. You deserve it. All right? It's probably going to be a process of healing because there's definitely probably some core elements that's causing you to believe that you have to settle or that you shouldn't have this love or whatever the case is. or there might be some practical reasons why you can't have this love, or there's some work here. It doesn't feel, it feels complicated as shit. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little complex. Whether there's some mental things that you have to work through, or there's some physical, real life, practical reasons that you have to work through to actually have this love. But it's worth it. It's worth it. And it's time to figure out what the next steps are, because this is your person. They're here. They have arrived. Your match has arrived. And you can experience the type of love that I don't know if you've dreamed of, the type of love that you didn't think was possible. It is possible. And it's in front of your face. Stop running from your empress. All right. Oh, man. All right. Well, that was really sweet. I hope you liked. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG until we meet again. Peace.